Hello students, how are you? Today I am again going to take your next class of EVS of class 3, chapter 18, means of communication. This is your last portion of your chapter. So today I am going to discuss about the mass communication. Okay, mass communication. The mass communication means the communication through which we can communicate with a large number of people at the same time. In the same through which we can communicate with a large number of people at the same time. So we can write here mass communication is a way of communicate communicating to a large number of people at the same time. At the same time, when we can communicate with a large number of people, that is called the mass communication. Different means of communication are newspaper, then radio, television, and the fourth one is the internet. So these are the communication through which we can communicate with a large number of people at the same time. Newspaper, you can say, you book, we just see. Newspaper is a written way of mass communication. It carries news and articles about our country and other countries. Newspaper are printed in many languages. So this is the written way of communication. It carries generally news and articles. If you go through the newspaper, you find so many different types of articles there. So you can just read that articles. You will be fruitful. So it carries news and articles about our country and other countries also. So it may be printed in many languages. It may be Bengali, Hindi, Urdu, okay, English. So newspaper can be printed in many languages. So this is the most important mass communication through which we can communicate with the many people. Another one is the radio. Radio is another means of mass communication. We listen to news, songs and other programs on the radio. There are fixed timings for different programs. So in radio we can also communicate, like we can listen news, songs and other programs. At a time many people can hear the news and songs and so many types of programs. So for each program there will be a fixed timing. So this is another means of mass communication. Then the television. We see and hear programs on the television. Different programs are shown at fixed time. So in the television what will happen? We see and hear different types of programs, and these different programs are shown in the television also, that there is a fixed time for each program. So we can able to hear the different programs or see the different types of programs at the so many people can able to see or watch the different types of programs in the television. So this is the also one type of mass communication. The another one is the internet. This is the internet. We can get information about anything we want from anywhere in the world on the internet. So through the internet, if you want to get information about anything, you just write the topic and you can able to get the information about that particular topic. So through internet we get so many information about the world. So it is also an important mass communication. So I have just explained all the mass communication. These are the important means of mass communication. The another one is the next one is the communicating without speaking. Some people, those who cannot speak or hear anything, at that time we use the special type of sign language or sound is there. That time we have to use that type of language. So you can see there are some people who cannot speak. Those people who cannot speak are called dumb, and those people who cannot hear, they are called the deaf. So they communicate through sign language. So that time they can't able to see anything or hear anything. So that time we have to use the sign language. Sign language consists of generally 26 hand symbols. So these sign language consists of 26 hand symbols, one for each letter of the alphabet. For one symbol for each letter of the alphabet. Okay, they observe the lip movement of the speaker and understand what the person is saying. So this type of person generally observe the lip movement of the speaker and they can able to understand what the person is saying. So this is the way of the people, those persons who cannot communicate through the speaking or writing anything. Those people who cannot speak or hear anything. Then the dance mudras. Dancers use various hand gestures, body movements and postures called the mudras to express different things. So dance, you can see the dance, if any person can dance, any classical dance or any type of dance, by the dance they can show the different types of mudras and the postures. This is also one type of the communication that we can communicate without speaking. So hope all of you understand this one, the study material with this chapter. I will say later on. For today, I just finish my class. Thank you.